Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're looking at films that best showcase Steve Carell's abilities as an actor.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble.
Number 10, Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. Few comedy sidekicks are as memorable or absurd as Brick in Anchorman. Despite his supporting role as the weatherman, the comedian steals almost every scene.
I don't know what we're yelling about! You're with us, Ron. What do you think? It's terrible! She has beautiful eyes and her hair smells like cinnamon! Mm-hmm. Loud noises!
In a cast of comedy legends, it speaks to the power of Steve Carell that he could out-funny even the likes of Will Ferrell. Whether he's delivering a weather forecast or throwing a trident, the always unpredictable character delights audiences with his non-stop insanity.
I love lamp. Do you really love the lamp, or are you just saying it because you saw it? I love lamp. I love lamp.
It's no wonder the actor's work as Brick spawned a number of catchphrases, including one about his love for lamps. In a fan-favorite role, Carell's breakthrough part secured him a prosperous future in film.
Yeah, I stabbed a man in the heart.
I saw that. Brick killed a guy. Did you throw a trident?
Yeah, there were horses and a man on fire, and I killed a guy with a trident.
Number 9, Get Smart. In a stroke of genius casting, the filmmakers behind Get Smart picked Steve Carell to portray Agent Maxwell Smart.
23, you killed me.
I could if I wanted to.
Yes, you go. Oh! Did you see that face he made?
Owing a debt to the original show star Don Adams, the actor plays an inept leading man as well as anyone. As an analyst forced into the field, the secret agent role provides more than enough material for Carell to shine. Between fumbling with gadgets and sneaking his way through a laser grid, Smart gives the performer ample opportunity for physical and verbal comedy. With Anne Hathaway as his partner, the comedian turns what could have been a lackluster adaptation into a hilarious spy parody.
That'll work.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Number 8, The Way, Way Back. In this overlooked film, Steve Carell functions as the antithesis of his trademark comedic persona. Playing Trent, Pam's uptight boyfriend, the funny man plays it straight as the antagonist to teenager Duncan.
Any chance you were on top of my car? No? Okay. Because there's a dent in the roof. Big dent. It popped out. It was fine. I was just wondering if you know anything about that.
While the film didn't receive the attention of a big-budget comedy, its low-key charms compete with the likes of any blockbuster. Who would have thought Steve could pull off such a subtle and evil performance?
Want to be with Dad.
Duncan.
Your father? Good luck with that.
Hey, Trent, don't.
He doesn't want you, kid.
Defying his usual typecasting, the actor delivers an understated role in an enjoyable coming-of-age movie. For those looking for a diamond in the rough, The Way, Way Back provides plenty of laughs along with an entirely unique performance from Carell.
Are we done?
Oh, you must be Trent. I'm Owen. I'm a good friend of the three.
Come on, let's go.
Number 7, Dan in Real Life. Among his most underrated films, Dan in Real Life follows the titular character as he juggles his personal life and his 3 daughters.
The plan.
The plan. Kara, Dad's about to reveal the plan.
I'll pack up the car, pick you up right after school, and then we'll drive straight through.
Falling for his brother's girlfriend Marie, Dan finds himself torn between loyalty and love. Less remembered than his other films, this heartfelt comedy sees Carell provide a naturally funny and grounded lead performance.
Mitch is a great guy.
He is. He's fun and funny. Uncomplicated in a good way. Just what I need.
He's a great guy.
Instead of containing numerous comic set pieces, the movie plays out as a subtle dramedy. Drawing a more complex portrait of a man, Carell colors Dan with a hint of vulnerability that makes Dan in real life all the more remarkable.
Okay, that's hilarious, but you know what? No. I'm gonna stop thinking about you.
Number 6, The Big Short. As Mark Baum in The Big Short, Carell mixes comedy and tragedy into a timely satire about the 2008 financial crisis.
We have
Trying to
talked
make me
about
feel
this
bad about myself.
numerous times.
Fuck
You
him.
can't come in late and hijack the entire session.
What do you mean? I didn't hijack the meeting. Did I hijack this session?
Yeah.
Re-teaming with director Adam McKay, the actor lends nuance to an otherwise morally questionable investor. While Mark discovers the true horrors behind the impending economic collapse, Carell invites us to discover the intricacies of finance while trading humorous jabs.
And then that happens.
What is that?
That's America's housing market.
It's a role that few people could pull off, with the comedian getting laughs one minute and struggling with his personal limits the next. Expertly deconstructing the typical anti-hero, Mark's true humanity comes out as his brother's death haunts him. All the while, the performer skillfully maneuvers through the complicated script of The Big Short.
We don't want to spook everybody. Can you do that? I know you got a big mouth, you like to run it. Can you just keep it shut for a few days?
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry.
Number 5. Despicable Me. With the dominance of animated films, it was inevitable that Steve Carell found his way into at least one.
Your dog has been leaving little bombs all over my yard, and I don't appreciate it.
Sorry. You know dogs. They go wherever they want to go.
Unless they're dead.
Spinning the role of a cartoon villain on its head, the comedy star disappears into the evil and unlikely father figure, Gru. Adopting 3 girls, the supervillain must trade in his devilish plans to become a parent and outsmart his rival.
Come on, girls, let's go.
Carell gradually peels back the villain's eccentricities to reveal the hero lurking underneath. Fun for the whole family, Despicable Me upends the usual trappings of a kids' movie with help from the performer's wacky vocal talents.
Wow, this is garbage. You actually like this?
Keep reading. Come on.
All right.
Off the strength of this crowd-pleasing performance, the actor continued as Gru in several successful sequels. Number 4. Little Miss Sunshine. In 2006, Carell rounded out the impressive ensemble cast in the indie film Little Miss Sunshine.
Cheryl, I couldn't help noticing Dwayne has stopped speaking.
Oh, yeah, he's taken a vow of silence.
You've taken a vow of silence?
When his character Frank survives a depressive episode, he joins his misfit family on a trip to his niece's beauty pageant. At the time, this was among the more serious parts in Carell's filmography. Mixing dry comedy and dramatic intensity, the role gave audiences their first glimpse at the actor's versatile acting chops.
Do you think there's a heaven?
It's hard to say, Olive. I don't think anyone knows for sure.
I know, but what do you think?
Not only does the comedian manage to be authentically funny, but he also sells a beautifully drawn character without gimmicks or cliches. A surprise hit that received several Oscar nominations, Little Miss Sunshine captures Steve in one of the many emotional counterpoints to his usually playful image.
Glad you're talking again, Dwayne. You're not nearly as stupid as you look.
Number 3. Foxcatcher. In what might be his darkest film, Foxcatcher finds Carell unrecognizable as the deeply troubled millionaire John DuPont.
I wanted to speak with you about your future, about what you hope to achieve. What do you hope to achieve, Mark?
Behind a stellar makeup job, the star and his nose provide a sinister presence throughout the bleak movie. Manipulating wrestlers into joining his private team, John haunts the film as a disturbed man unable to connect with the world around him.
387 days to Soul, gentlemen. Let's have a good practice, shall we?
Orchestrating a violent finale, John's possessive nature gives the actor a chance to unleash the creepiest screen outing of his career. While not for everyone, Foxcatcher excels at slow-burn character drama that showcases Carell's most daring work yet.
I'm going to need you. And I will be relying on you to a great extent. I want, more than anything, to win a gold medal.
Number 2. Crazy Stupid Love. Ushering in another decade of standout films, Carell's 2010 role in Crazy Stupid Love proved his career was only getting started.
Who told you that Emily and I are getting divorced?
You're getting a divorce?
Yeah.
Amy heard you crying in the bathroom. We all thought it was cancer.
Oh.
Thank God, man.
Yeah, just my relationship.
Playing one of his signature roles, the tragically funny dad, the actor delivered an uproarious performance in a modern rom-com classic. Re-entering the dating scene in middle age, Carell's Cal gets a much-needed makeover from womanizer Jacob.
I feel like I'm going skiing.
Did you sleep with him?
Jesus God!
Yeah, probably.
What?
Paired with Ryan Gosling, the leading man holds his own as a romantically incompetent divorcee. With the comedian at his awkward best, Crazy Stupid Love allows Carell to deliver a hilariously authentic look at a man struggling to find himself.
If he gets handsy, let me know.
I wouldn't touch you. My life depended on it.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Date night. Carell shines alongside Tina Fey in this zany and comedic thrill ride.
How about I am taking you to dinner in the city?
We don't have to do that.
Yes, we do.
Vice. As Rumsfeld, the actor delivers an unlikely and entertaining role as the controversial man.
What's it going to be? Is it a yes or a no?
It's a yes.
You don't even know what the question is.
Beautiful Boy. In a heart-wrenching story, Steve plays a vulnerable dad trying to help his son.
Let's just go inside.
No.
They're professionals. Let's just listen to what they have to say.
Battle of the Sexes. Playing the showman Bobby Riggs, the actor rounds out a crowd-pleasing sports film.
Think of the publicity that we get. Think of the money.
No.
35 grand.
Where'd you get that kind of money?
You see, you're tempted.
Seeking a Friend for the End of the World. An underrated Steve performance that effectively mixes emotion, romance, and comedy.
Get out.
I'm fine.
No, honey, you're not fine. You're gonna die alone. Doesn't that bother you?
He's not gonna die alone.
Yes, he is.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The 40-Year-Old Virgin. While he's had many fantastic roles, the 40-Year-Old Virgin brought a fully realized Steve Carell to the forefront of the comedy film world.
It feels like a bag of sand when you're touching it.
Bag of sand?
You know what I mean.
Shining in previous supporting parts, this film finally delivered on the promise of the character actor becoming a true leading man. Directed by Judd Apatow, it encapsulates the many facets of Carell's winning comedic energy.
I didn't expect that at all. I really didn't expect that.
He's goofy, manic, and romantic all rolled into one fantastic performance. Take any number of scenes, including the infamous chest wax moment, and you'll find the actor in top form. In a career of comedic highs, the 40-Year-Old Virgin is the best example of the comedian's perpetual talents.
Wow, you gotta be kidding. Oh, I am Aquaman.
What's your favorite Steve Carell movie? Let us know in the comments below.
The bears can smell the menstruation.
Well, that's just great.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.